Okay, from around the world and across the oceans, from up the street and around the corner, it's Ricky.
You know what time it is.
Thank you for coming to my profile again to watch another interview with the cast of 2021's Rocky Horror Show at the Little Theater. Which Little Theater? The one in Wilkes-Barre.
That's the one.
On North Main Street. Across the street from the Mexican pizza place.
Tickets on sale now.
Yeah,
They're going
and
fast.
Let's talk about these tickets that are on sale. Currently, they're not going to stay on sale because they're all going to get sold out and purchased by other faster consumers than the ones that have not yet bought their tickets.
And you're gonna miss out, and you're gonna be crying on Halloween night in your sweatpants on your couch, wishing you were quicker.
Yeah, you gotta be like the Flash.
I'm telling you right now. You're on Ricky's Facebook page. Make your way over to the Little Theater's Facebook page.
Follow
Seriously,
the link.
They're
Buy
right
those
there.
tickets.
There will
get those tickets. You don't want to miss this.
There'll be a link posted. Again with me today is our esteemed director, Mr. John Bubul.
What's up? You used the word esteemed very loosely.
And of course, to my immediate right, your immediate left, the one, the only, Beppler. What's going
Often
on?
imitated,
Like
never
Cher Madonna.
duplicated.
Best Beppler.
Okay. I am going to send this question out, dedicate it to our friend Zach Sessock, and say, Beppler, what's your favorite toy?
Well, that depends on which toy we're talking about, Ricky. I will keep this semi-G-rated.
Imagine.
You don't need to.
I don't have to.
Imagine a toy that Zach would buy.
Oh my.
Okay.
That's there are many.
Right.
Some of squid persuasions, I'm sure.
We're closing some doors and opening others.
I mean, it's fun. Hey, let's go with a nice, fun lightsaber. You can use it for many things.
What?
Who knows, Bubul? Who knows? Zach, what can you use a lightsaber for, my friend?
I mean, you can kill people who, if you're a Jedi, you can use it to kill people who oppose you. Sure. You can use it to threaten people who oppose you. You can trade two of them for a larger lightsaber. Or maybe one that has bigger kyber crystals, but... You know, there's the possibility,
endless, really.
like we said about Tall Green Plumber on Saturday. The possibilities and the combinations are literally endless.
Sure.
Okay, now I mentioned Tall Green Plumber, okay, and I know to which Tall Green Plumber you guys are referring, okay? Yes. You were in Tall Green Plumber, correct?
I was in Tall Green Plumber, the world premiere.
Who did you portray in Tall Green Plumber?
I was a part of the ensemble.
Okay.
Where I was able to play Ness in a Super Smash Brothers scene that happens in the show.
So happy.
Very cool.
And I also got to kind of, well, there were some other just fun little silly parts to it. Like I got to kind of play a Pokemon, if you will. That was fun.
You were the voice of.
Oh yes, and I was the voice. So
that was my favorite part.
We had there was a couple scenes with a Paku plant, like if you're familiar with.
Sure.
The Mario Brothers.
I
mean, Super Alfredo. Yes, no lawyers.
Careful now.
I was a talking plant, so I did the voice of that. That was fun.
So that's very cool.
Yeah, that was a blast. I mean, it's such a.
I've heard wonderful things about it.
Yeah.
I saw some of the pictures, and I was like, man, I'm live. It's like a living acid trip. I hope those guys are having a good time.
That's what it was for us.
And
just constantly
such a fun
backstage.
show.
And they definitely were.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to switch this back over to Bubul.
Yeah.
Moments ago,
Yes.
I made the statement, and we had a short conversation with Camille Reinecke, who plays Janet this year. And, guys, that interview's up right before this interview, where I said that Camille, in my opinion, was the penultimate Janet in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
I'll back that up one step forward. I think she's the penultimate Janet in the world.
Bam! Wow, that is impressive. Wasn't the question I was going to ask, but I think we were probably going to get there. So, like, there was 6 questions I was going to lead you into that statement with. But now we don't need it.
Jump in the gun.
Cut them right now.
And it's better to jump the gun than it is to jump the shark.
Which you've done years ago.
See,
and
that's called
as Saturday's interview indicates.
See how you call this a transition. Beppler, are you afraid of sharks?
I'm not particularly afraid of them. I don't.
Because you have legs, right? You can outrun them.
I believe I heard this. I've seen this. Yes, you can run them, but you
can't outrun them. Yes,
you can't outrun them. But if you're swimming in there, it's their land. I mean, not land. It's their home.
Well, right, because we're
no shark-infested waters. That's their home.
Because we're jets.
You're living in their world,
and they're sharks.
Exactly.
You got to stay at it.
But you stay on the beach, and you should be fine. You should be all right.
I don't even go off the sand into the beach. I mean,
unless we're talking about like comic book sharks, because there's land sharks in a Deadpool comic, so that's a thing.
I was thinking about this the other day, and it's back to Bubble here.
Yes.
If somebody handed you a glass of seawater, wouldn't you think that is just the most disgusting? I mean, you sniff it, you look at it, and then somebody told you that was water. Would you believe them?
No.
Okay. Well, why would anybody swim in it?
I don't know. I honestly, I think the ocean itself is vastly overrated.
I think it's
like
just
it's
gross.
nature's toilet.
It's where where fish. That's where the fish shit.
That beautiful smell, that fresh sea air you love so much. It's fish shit.
It's whale shit, and it's gross. And
everybody poops.
You don't have to go swimming in it. You know what I mean? Like guess how there's people pooping in my house, and guess how many of us are swimming in that toilet?
I mean, I don't know.
Zero.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yucking on
Fat goose egg.
Reggie, but
okay. Beppler, would you hire Mystery Incorporated to do anything?
Mystery, I mean, yeah.
What would you hire them to do?
Oh God, I would hire them to like make me snacks. They know how to make sandwiches.
They do know how to make sandwiches.
That's right there. That's an easy one.
I would hire them to hang out.
Caterers, like they'd be an amazing catering company.
Oh my God.
I mean, if they just did that, they switched over to that, they'd probably make a lot more money.
Good people to spend time with, but not necessarily good people to spend money on, especially if you have an emergency.
True.
Right
now,
I wonder what they charge. Can't possibly be much.
Now, dude, what I don't like about Mystery Inc., they have very short-term memory.
Yeah.
Because every time they take the mask off, every time it's old man
It's old man Jenkins.
Or what?
Old man whoever.
Always the same guy. Writing's always on the wall.
Yeah, you come to that place, you're like, I'm gonna bet it's that guy.
When I think about sayings that, things that people would say and do from back in the day that just they don't really age well in 2021.
Yeah.
I think that's an underrated one. It's like, oh, there's old man Ricky, and I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? What you trying to get slapped calling me old man Ricky? But people used to do that all the time apparently.
Please.
And it's like, whoa, there's old man Withers. And he's like, I'm 40 years old, for Christ's sakes. How am I old man Withers?
At least wait till I'm after 50 if you're going to go there.
Something.
At least.
I could live with not young man. Because, all right, that's accurate. But, dude, they used to walk around and it's like, oh, that's the widow McCarthy. It's like, I bet you she loves hearing that every single time somebody mentions her.
Every time she walks in a room, she's reminded her husband.
Way to remind me.
It's like, that's Mrs. McCarthy, whose husband's dead. It's just super appropriate, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. All right, so you have never done Rocky Horror here before.
I have not. I've seen just about every production.
Right.
I love Rocky Horror, and I've been a fan of it for decades, even before I've been in this area.
All right.
And almost, for me, it was just more often than not, it was always about timing.
So,
that's the actor's crutch, if you will. It's timing doesn't work out, whether I'm already in something else or I just got off of doing 5 other shows and I need that break.
Well, I was just going to ask, what was the fucking problem? But
there's no problem. I love the show, and I'm glad. I'm excited, for Bubul's awesome director. You've directed before, am I correct?
Yes, a couple times.
Yeah, some small.
But this is my main
big. This is your big thing, yeah. And to help Bubul out, he's a great guy, and he's doing a great job with this.
Yeah.
We've assembled just a plethora of insanely talented cast, the A-team of cast. We have an amazing pit and band that are going to be getting together.
Yeah.
Our crew and everybody that's pulling it. Everyone's putting everything they can into it.
Such good vibes.
And so to be a part of this, it's exciting. It's fun. Rehearsals are tiring but a blast, and I'm excited to be here. It's a good time.
Beppler and I have history. He was a part of my first show at a community stage in this building.
Okay.
And I think it's only fitting that
Catch me if you can.
I think it's only fitting he's part of my last show in this building.
Is Catch Me When You Can
I love you.
the show about that Tom Hanks movie?
Yes. Leo, it's the Leo movie. Tom Hanks is just in his
world.
Let's go, Leo.
We gotta wrap it up.
Yes, we do. All right.
We're at that 10-minute marker.
All right, for Beppler and for John Bubble, this is Ricky saying good night. God bless. Drive safe. We'll see you again.